Good evening, guys, and happy Saturday to all of your sunshiny faces. So guys, I don't have a grocery store haul for you guys today because well, I ended up going to bed about 6 o'clock last night after me and Jack stayed up late to watch a movie. 2 movies, actually. And so after the football game, we were just both like he was like, I don't know if I want to go upstairs and go to sleep or like go play video games. And I was like, oh, like there was another movie on after the one we caught like halfway through of last night, and I was like, oh, I heard this is a pretty good movie, so we ended up watching that then too. And so then he was like, okay, yeah, now I need to get to bed. And I was like, yeah, me too. And I didn't realize, like, with commercials, because we weren't watching it on like HBO or anything like that, so we were watching it on like not one of the movie networks, so it was commercials. So the movies ended up actually taking way longer, and so I was like, oh, it's gonna be like a 2, maybe 3 hour movie. And I was like, that's not gonna be too bad, because I thought it was like maybe 11:30 or something like that, or maybe 11 or midnight when we started watching the movie. So I was thinking, like, it's not gonna be that bad. It was about 4, almost 5 o'clock by the time the movie was over. And I was like, oh yeah, I need to take a shower and get to bed so that I can go to the grocery store tomorrow. So it was close to 6 o'clock last night when I ended up going to bed. And my dad was like, he actually ended up waking up. Normally he gets up, well, for work he gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning. But last night he ended up getting up and was like, Kayla, if you don't want to go to the grocery stores tomorrow, because it's gonna be hard, it's normally hard enough to wake you up anyway. He's like, I don't know how you're gonna get up with 2 hours of sleep. And I was like, don't worry, I'll get up with 2 hours of sleep. And he's like, well, let me know if you don't want to go. And I was like, that's fine, we'll go to the grocery stores. 8 o'clock, he comes in my room and he's like, okay, you know, like, do you want to go to the grocery stores? He's like, you don't look like you're ready. And I was like, I'm gonna go back to sleep. So yeah, I didn't end up going to the grocery stores because I got 2 hours of sleep. Then I ended up actually waking up at 11 o'clock. So how many hours of sleep did I end up getting? In total, 5 hours of sleep, I think, pretty much. I woke up around 11 o'clock because we had tickets to go see Venom, the second Venom movie, at about, I think, 1 o'clock. So, we were planning on leaving by around noon, maybe, or something like that. Maybe I actually woke up like 11:30 or something. And so maybe I got about 5.5 hours of sleep. Plus, like I said, that my dad came and woke me up at about 8 o'clock, and I did wind up falling back asleep. But yeah, it wasn't very continuous sleep, and I was super tired. So we went to the movies, we saw that, then we came back home. We got something to eat. We went to Portillo's and then also to Potbelly because I can't really eat too much at Portillo's. They used to have like a vegetarian, like, I don't know, it was like a grilled like sandwich sort of thing. I don't even think they have it anymore. So like when I've been in there, I've seen it on the menu, but I haven't seen it in the drive-thru, and that's where we went. So I just, like I said, I haven't gotten it recently. I don't even know if they do still have it. But like I said, I ended up going to Potbelly because it was right near the Portillo's, and I ended up grabbing a sandwich for myself. Then we ended up coming back home. It was maybe around 4 o'clock maybe. We watched a little bit of college football, but the Notre Dame football game wasn't on until 6 o'clock, I think, or 6:30. So we ended up watching that. But while we were sort of watching like other like college football games and stuff like that, we ended up going through the attic, guys, and I'm super excited because we ended up pretty much cleaning out one sort of whole section of the attic. Well, a small part of the attic, like where Matthew and Jack's, well, I guess it's really more Jack since he's sort of the one that's here the most, closet space, because like the attic is like, it like you walk like through, so there's like the main door sort of, then the stairs like here, and like I said, the main door, and then there's a small little like cubby door because it's a slanted roof over on this side, so you can actually walk around the attic and around the stairs like all the way through, and it goes kind of deep because it's about half the house. The other half is dormered out, which is the upstairs bedroom. But like I said, that part, so the cubby side is, since it's slanted and everything like that, we have like storage in part of that area, but then too on both sides there's like I was gonna say curtain rods, like clothes like hanging stuff, what's it called, clothing rod, that is like up there for hanging like clothes on, which like when it was my bedroom too, I used to have like, cause me and Matthew and Jack split the bedroom upstairs, since it's really a bonus room, but we ended up splitting it upstairs, and so one half of the closet was mine, the other half was Matthew's and Jack's, but now since it's just Jack pretty much upstairs, it's pretty much his his bedroom upstairs. And so like I said, he like, it's been a mess up there. I think I was telling you guys too, like stuff he threw clothes in there instead of putting them away in his closet or in his dresser. He would just start throwing stuff in there. There were clothes that was mixed in with all kinds of other stuff. There were other boxes and stuff like that. We probably cleared a good like maybe about 5-6 feet worth of space on both sides, like completely like cleared out everything, put all the new boxes that we've been organizing, because every time we've been going to Menards, we've been buying like 5 new totes at a time, plus too, like we've had ones that we've been able to like then clear out, because sometimes it's just totally random stuff that belongs in the other bins that we already have organized, so then we'll have like a new bin that we can then also add to the mix of bins that are in the attic. So like I said, we've been going through everything in the attic slowly over time, like the last couple of weeks, but like I said, like just the amount of clothes, and we didn't do a lot, but like me and my dad, like we were getting like a ton of stuff done and taken care of, and just like, you know, like I said, finally going through everything, getting everything done and everything handled and taken care of and all that kind of stuff. And so yeah, it was, like I said, awesome. Like about, like I said, 6 feet on either side, and it's maybe about, maybe even more than that, maybe about 8 feet, something maybe close to there, and then maybe about like 6 feet wide. But again, there's like the slanted roof, so stuff wasn't stacked up very high on the one side, but then the other side, because of the shelves, there's like stuff on the shelves where the like closet stuff sort of is. It's sort of like that like build a closet stuff that was over there. But that's what we ended up doing through that whole earlier time. Like after we ate when we came home, then we ended up, like I said, watching some college football before we put the Notre Dame game on at 6 o'clock. So we ended up, like I said, going through and doing that pretty much from once we finished eating, which maybe around 4 or 5 o'clock, all the way through till now, which is about 10 o'clock. I'm gonna take a shower and get to bed so that I can go to the grocery stores tomorrow. Also because I'm exhausted, and like I said, got like 5.5 hours of sleep. But I felt so good, so productive. We've got, I think, 2 big bags, like contractor bags full of stuff to take to Goodwill tomorrow. We've got another probably full bag, and this was just like stuff today alone. Another bag pretty much is stuff that we're gonna wind up giving to one of Jack's friends he has a couple of younger siblings. We're gonna wind up giving them some of like the old clothes that don't fit Jack anymore, and like they have a little girl too, so some of like my clothes, even like some of my shirts, and like maybe some of the stuff that was Matthew's too that, you know, Jack doesn't fit into or whatever anymore either. But anyways, all in all, we ended up going through, like I said, a big chunk of space. Now that, like I said, we've been working on it for the last couple of weeks now, but we actually ended up pretty much going through just about everything in, like I said, that space. And we actually were able to put bins back in there now that we've been going through the stuff and being able to put them in. They've been sitting in the living room for like the last 2 weeks or whatever, 3 weeks that we've been going through this stuff, and we've been slowly accumulating more, and now we can put all of them back in the attic because, like I said, we have a good amount of space that's all cleared out in there right now. So like I said, there's other stuff that's going to have to be done, like Jack's clothes are going to have to get back in there because right now he's got sort of piles of stuff that he needs to put away, like I said, all kinds of stuff. But like I said, I'm really happy by getting all that done, especially not getting very much sleep last night, and like, you know, not potentially like feeling like I was gonna have a productive day. I did, so that was good. And especially getting to see the space too, because like when my dad just keep bringing stuff down, I was like, how are we still going and you're still not done with that space? But then today, getting to see it and being like, I can see the floor, and like we've swept in the attic, like that's crazy, because it's like plywood floor up there, and so like being able to like actually clean the floor, I was like, this is so weird, like, because again, all the roofing debris when we had the roof redone like was up there and stuff like that, so we ended up cleaning all that, and it was, like I said, really awesome. So yay for getting stuff done today. But like I said, I'll have a grocery haul for you guys tomorrow. I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.